Welcome to today's 52 Circles prompt, which is all about couching, which is trapping a thread onto the surface of the fabric. So I've got a collection of things from my studio table, my blank piece of calico, and I'm going to start by making my own braid. So to do that, I'm just attaching some strips of fabric and some lengths of yarn. So I've got some old kind of weaving yarn that I found in a charity shop, some crochet weight cotton and a bit of sari silk, which I buy from the company called Yarn. I'm attaching that to my bobbin winder on my machine and I'm holding it loosely in my left hand, and then I'm just going to wind the bobbin as normal and pull the threads and the fabric up so that they twist together to make a braid. You can also then insert things into your braid. So I've got some wool rovings and some old bits of kind of thread that I've just cut off of other pieces. So those kind of annoying kind of end bits that you never know what to do with. So I keep those in a pot and I'm just threading those into my braid. So twisting it round so they become trapped into the twist as it goes. Once you've got the hang of it, it's quite straightforward to do, and you can make quite long lengths of braid. I deliberately want mine to be quite messy today and tangled, but you can get a very neat finish by just using lengths of thread and fabric rather than inserting bits in. So when I pull this off, it's then going to twist together to make my length of braid, and that will be completely secure. So we're couching today, and here's my Mary Thomas book of embroidery stitches with the kind of instructions, but we're going to do a very creative interpretation of it today. I'm just laying my braid that I've woven or kind of spun together on the bobbin winder. I'm laying that onto my calico and just holding it into place with some pins. And the couching stitch is just a satin stitch over the top of the braid, holding it into position. So here I'm using some quite strong crochet weight kind of cotton yarn to hold it down. And then once everything's secured, I'm starting to use the couching more as a decorative stitch. So I'm thinking about the threads that I'm using, slightly thicker threads, to just give a bit of definition. I quite like the way it picks out the kind of serpentine line of the braid as it's laying across the fabric. And then, as always, I can't resist a few seed stitches just to add and infill a bit of decoration. So here's my finished sample. I look forward to seeing yours. Happy sewing!